Thanks for sticking around. Little side quest happened there. IRL. Apparently, they discovered that someone was possibly someone. They found someone living in uh, our garage in the basement below us, essentially. And I found some interesting scrawlings on the wall. If we throw some Photoshop filters on there, I'll upload the pictures in a little bit. Maybe we can figure out. I have no fucking idea. Strange scrawlings. I'll show the pictures at some point. Anyway, thanks for sticking around with us. We are back. We just went through the final portal. We've got our whole crew here. We're gonna fuck up that guy, the changing god. Oh shit. So I'm in like a shared condo unit, and there's this big garage area below us with really big storage area. And the storage area is normally locked up. And yeah, it seems like someone, unbeknownst to us, was taking advantage of that storage area. Very, very weird. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's essentially like someone was living unbeknownst in our house. I mean, I've walked right by the area they were in several times in the last like few days alone. Just a couple feet away on the other side of a wall. Interesting. Okay, defeat Rhymer, find a way to free her from the labyrinth's illusion. Okay. Eridus, I suspect you're not going to be able to convince them of anything, but we'll see. Quick fingers, slap her across the face. I don't think that's the solution here. Oh god, we got a 50% chance. Got it. The rolls, man. I really don't want to fight you. Changing God Peltist. Interesting. Okay, Allegorn. Oh shit, we didn't rest. Oh no. Okay. Shit's gonna be real.
Ready to take on the world.
There we go, that's a lot of damage. Kina can finish him.
As if there were any doubt.
There's never been a doubt of your skill. Oh, that's some serious damage, dude.
Much better.
Jesus. Can we just talk, huh? Got 31 left. And with mental energy, maybe?
You've already lost.
26. That's good damage. That's good damage, boys. See how far we can get. Nope. Let's get right up there. Okay. Eridus, heal yourself. And bash this fuck. Oh, can't. Get this guy over to us, huh? Oh, hooked him all the way up. Oh, Allegrain, you're much more hurt than I thought you were. Please don't die. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, kid. Need some help.
Hmm. Good heal. Good job, boyo. Let's get closer to Rama. Akina, can you talk with... Oh! Nope, not attack. Talk. %? Are you serious? 10%? Okay, turn away. Oh god. Get out of the way then. Okay, cast off, baby.
Yes. Feels like everything's going to go away.
Okay. Doubt is picking away at her rage. It's not the real endless battle. Join us! There we go. Good, good, good. And fuck up this last guy. Yeah. Oh god, the miss. The miss. The hook. Okay, ouch. This guy's... okay, good, that wasn't a bad one. He can't get to him, so let's finish this guy. There we go. Good hit. Okay. Taking the doggy in for a procedure. No more water, no more food for her. Okay. Let's fuck up this last guy here. Man, I wish I rested. I'm gonna regret the shit out of that. Goodbye.
You hit me,
Okay.
I'll hit you.
Adios, Rama. Thanks for the help.
Doing it now.
Yep. Give me that loot.
On my way.
So we're gonna have to essentially emulate a rest by using a lot of our items here. Okay. Let's restore the speed. Do Iridius. And health. Let's continue on. Also, let's split up our health. Does anyone need any might? Yeah, the cast off does. Use it on yourself. And Iridius has no intellect, but we don't really count on him for intellect anyway. Okay, use one of these. Use it on Makina. Alright. We're saved. We're healed up. Nope, except for Iridius. Do we have any of the lesser heals? Yes. 1, 2, 3. One more. Okay, let's do it.
That's more like it.
Let's get this show on the road. Okay. Okay. Let's fucking go. Oh god. Oh god, I'm all by myself. Oh, I don't even go before him. Dronus. Oh, she's back.
I need to shake this.
She's gonna dominate.
Thank you.
Can we convince her to join us? And we just dismissed her outright. Alright. Let's get you the fuck away.
Ready to take
Whew. Shit's getting intense, folks. We can move you that far.
the boredom slayer.
Jesus. God.
Let's get it off me.
These guys are fucking us up. Elegant, my boy. Hopefully I didn't block the stairs. What's the range on this guy? Oh. She's an ally. Okay. Can we teleport you up here? Kill you guys. Well, that was successful in not killing them, technically. Oof. Go Balefire.
Breathe again. Action! Here I come!
Iridius, my boy. Oh shit, I should have used the Cypher. Wow, that's a hit. That's quite a hit. Thank God for the miss. Wow. %. Slap him across the face, see if that works. Oh, okay. Okay, so all we got is a couple of these guys left. The situation has been quite turned around. Good job, folks. Good job.
Look out, villains! Trouble coming your way.
Easy peasy. Didn't doubt it for a second. For you. Oh, I probably could have put them all in a stasis or something. Okay.
There more
Grizz, you gotta heal yourself again. Just enough help to make it through enough of the fight to activate your cipher. Okay, we have Paj here. And she's not taken over, perhaps? Oh shit, she actually figured it out. Mayhaps she's the one we can count on. Okay, let's get a balefire going. Hopefully draw some of them off. And let's get you moving. One second. Okay. Chrome was being greedy there for a second. Okay. Sure, we got our chat still going here. Okay, cool. Okay, it is his turn. Go ahead and start healing yourself.
Trouble coming your way.
Trouble coming your way, my man. My broken man. Good job. Balefire doing the work. One of the best spells in the game for sure. That was the Chalcedon. Chalcedon himself. Can I talk him out of this? I mean, he's probably one of the most zealous foes that I have. So I have strong doubts, but it's worth a try. Did you just freeze me? No, I can't convince him. Okay, how far can you go? Not very far.
Let's do it. Who's going to stop us now?
How far can she go? Pretty damn far.
Let's go.
Go Rayma. I feel like we're getting so close, man. This has been fucking epic. We've been streaming for... It's gonna be my first 12-hour stream. There's gonna be so many videos to upload tomorrow. Whew. Okay, cast off. Let's get you the fuck out of here. You can get almost to the door, can't you? You can get to the door, but we're not going to be able to do anything. Okay.
Oh, that's much better. Just like that.
very soul of action. Damn. Yes. This is going really well. This is going very, very well. Oh. It's interesting that she wants to just charge past this guy. She knows he's not thinking for himself anymore and just wants to spare him, it seems.
You won't notice I'm gone. I'm ready for whatever comes.
The empathy. Oh god. Fail. Fuck. Okay, looks like changing one will go next. Changing one has 4 strength. We really need Alligator and or Aridus.
Yes. Now.
Get it. Got brains, but we also got some brawn, folks. Open this thing up. Okay, disrupt the beam, hold your hand to the... okay. You... restore some strength. Just in case we need it here in the future.
I can stand a little more of
Yes,
that.
the healing man.
I am the very soul of action.
Can you bust this thing down? You're not one for concentration, are you? We open it? I don't want to kill you, man. But it looks like you're about to die. Damn, he hits hard. No wonder he's the favored warrior. Okay, Alligator, get this thing open. Fail again. Man, Kina can do this.
You won't notice I'm gone.
No problem. Boom. There we go. Let's go through. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I want it done right.
Next area. By the way, if you're watching the Let's Play series, speaking to you in the future. I mean, fuck, with all these timelines going on. Hey, it's coming from... who knows? If you're enjoying this series, give the YouTube channel a follow. Check me out every day on Twitch or YouTube. Noon Pacific Standard Time to 6 or, I guess, midnight, as we saw today. We're coming to the head right here. Do you believe in me? Because I believe in you. Let's give him more might.
I'm an even better pummeler of villains than I was before.
Let's make it so she can hit harder.
My enemies will fear me. Fear me more, I mean.
And hopefully he can heal more. Extra effort.
Ready to face the world.
Let's get these fucking guys with everything we got. Okay, let's heal up. Okay, changing one, definitely, or the cast off.
Thank you.
Let's go into it like that. Here's the god himself. Who do we side with? No, Marilel. Andronus, or rather, the changing god says, I gave you my reasons. I have had enough of explaining myself to you. And I've aided you in your researches, uncovered secrets of the tides you never knew, would never have figured out on your own. I'm twice the thinker you are. You are an accident. I won't deny the advantages your awareness provides, but do not deign to suggest we are anything like equals. Gotta help her. Stop arguing. This isn't real. It can't be. You are a father to me, but I see now what you really are. You are a narcissist. You have forgotten the fear of death. And he says, I haven't forgotten the fear of death. I live with it every day, with the reminder of what it has taken from me. Don't you realize that everything I do is in service of gaining it back? It's not just for me. His face hardens. What do you think you are to me, anyway? We're your children. All of us. We're looking for you, to guidance and help. We want to be your allies, but you keep setting us aside. And now, you're withholding something that could save our lives. Now you're speaking for the rest of them, eh? Making yourself first among equals. Well, I've said this before, but apparently it wasn't clear to you. So, I will clarify, and you can relay these words to the others. His voice is as cold as a dead star. I have but one daughter. You are not she. You have a daughter? You have a daughter, right here. The one you're talking about has been dead for centuries, but I am flesh and blood. I am alive and begging you for your help to stay that way. You're not my daughter. You're a creation. You're a shell. Do you feel the shame when you discard your old clothes? Do you feel pity when a doll burns? He points at her face. I feel as much connection to you as I do that mask. Jesus. I don't hate you, Marilel. I don't despise you, but you need to look at this from my perspective. He gestures around. All of this equipment, all of the cast-offs, they're all just byproducts of what I began long ago. I must finish what I started. I'm speaking through the first cast-off. I'm playing as her right now. This is interesting. She's just relaying my words. How will you finish what you started, she whispers. The sorrow haunts us because of what you've done. I know that. Gods! He rubs his fingers angrily over his head. The sorrow is an unfortunate byproduct of my work. You know that, so my solution is simple. I'm going to find a way to bring you all back into myself. My mind will be whole again. And whatever evil the sorrow thinks I've done will be put to rest. It will leave us alone forever. Not us. You. If you suck us into your head, we will no longer exist. I won't let you. We will find another way. He laughs. How? How will you find a solution that has eluded me? By definition, you cannot. This life is mine. I will choose how to live it. I don't care what you think. This life is mine, and I will choose how to live it, she says. Something snaps in the air. She blinks. Her eyes suddenly clear. The illusion is shattered. She startles and gapes at you. The changing god's avatar dissolves into dust and memory, as if it had never existed at all. A portal opens where he stood, beckoning you further into the labyrinth. Its grasp is undeniable. We can do this thing. Why did you choose to save me from that? I said what I thought was the truth. Thank you. It was the right thing to do.
Go.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
On it.
Deep cracks radiate. The controls are unresponsive. Oh god. Solve your puzzles. By using the tides, am I going to... Okay.
Find 'em. Something to do.
Hello. What? This is the last cast off as a woman. We both coexisted, huh? Hmm. Hello, me. Cloning, laboratory, nightmare version of the laboratory. How do you know all of this? Okay. Okay. Oh.
Sure.
Okay. That's a short life.
Of course.
Okay, so we need to get to... shield ourselves. Okay. Go over here, run the figure across,
Of course.
and we'll get to the middle. Sure, why not? Oh, shit. Son of a bitch.
I'm ready.
There we go.
Yes.
Hmm. The ghostly woman. You did summon me. I can discern your memories more clearly than the others, even more clearly than my own. But I remember well. This is who I was, the daughter of the changing god. It was long ago, after the Debat had laid siege to the Sagas cliffs. My father fought them off. I totally feel just jamming at this thing until it works. Brute force. Sometimes that's the only force. By the way, I really appreciate you joining me for this thing. It's been a wonderful experience. Hippofant. Fucking heart, you my Grizz. My bear. Wouldn't have been the same experience without you. But I didn't exactly survive. One of the Tabat's weapons made me sick somehow. In my mind, he discovered how to transfer consciousness, my consciousness, into a new body, hoping it would save me, but it didn't. My sickness followed me in my mind, so my father put me in here. He tried to find a cure for me, and when that failed, he tried to bring me back from death itself. So I wonder if that's what started all this. He thought I was unconscious in there, but I remember the memories are fragmented, but they're there. I was aware of everything, and with so many new memories flooding my mind, I was able to fill in the gaps I didn't know. Is Fathom constructed from your memories? What the fuck? She was in the tank until the SAR. So this was all about trying to restore his daughter's life, perhaps. I'm incredibly curious to know what happens if you find all of memory or the people she inhabits in the real world. There's a bunch of people scattered around Saga's cliffs, for instance, that you can sort of free her from. How often has he tried to bring you back? Interesting. She's not a cast-off. I had my own consciousness, like my father does. This is who I was. Now I'm just probably a memory, stored forever in the labyrinth. Build me a path. Let's finish this thing. All of us together. Your father is too far gone. Can you heal me as well? Oh, thank God, a heal. By the way, I love the deliberate choice they made to shape this room like the cast-off tattoo. This is where it all started. And at the very center of it, the truth.
Of course.
Let's do it. Okay, we all leveled up.
I'm going.
Oh, cast off is maxed out. How about that? Allegorn. The probability engine quest. What was that? Probability engine quest. Oh, the thing you use to change timelines and whatnot.
Good choice.
Something reflection. I'm not sure. Actually. Yes. Yep. Yeah, so I did part of that. I never completed it. Loss of self. Was that the guy? No. God. Maybe. I think I might have done that. Medkey. I'm not sure that I ever completed it. Hey man, my timeline may be the darkest timeline. Okay, let's up your healing so you can heal yourself more. Wow. Critting Aretus can do some serious damage. Let's get an AoE attack. Medium weapon. Here we go.
Go.
Yeah, I'm not sure I ever completed the Loss of Self. God, that's such a familiar name. But yeah, I remember
I'll remember that.
I talked to a few of the women. I don't think I completed. Oh shit, we're back. This is near the very beginning of the game. this is the very beginning of the game. But everything's open now. Let's interact with this one. Drawn into a mirror. Standing over a planet. Are you sure this procedure will give you final control over the cast-offs? Where are you? The Spectre. I'm talking to me before I dropped out of the sky. I could potentially end my own involvement in this entire story. That's a paradox right there. We didn't make it to the resonance chamber in your timeline. If you change history here, you run the risk of destroying yourself. What the fuck? I don't know that the sorrow destroys the moon. Oh wait, I was trying to escape the creature. Huh. What the fuck? This is trippy. So if I do 2 here, and I try to stop it from happening. Hmm. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Oh. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the beginning of the end. Boo, railroaded. The sorrow is going to destroy you. Go to get to another body. Oh shit, I didn't know the mic was so, I'm trying to be relatively quiet. Is that a little better? Cool. Do we have anything that can stop the sorrow? No. Oh god, we're gonna use up all our strength, all our speed. Jesus Christ. does the memory gel work? Jesus. This is so fucking weird. Just from that little bit, that guy was able to ascertain that I was a cast-off traveling backwards in time, and that our timeline failed somehow, and that we need to redo everything just to make sure that we save the world as all the timelines come to a head. Jesus. Guess not. Yeah, Inception's got nothing on this game. No fucking joke. Okay. Oh, man.
There we go.
You race across the room and snatch the syringe from its case. Reading the label, you see that it's a stimulant designed specially for a cast-off. It confers heightened awareness, resistance to pain, and improved accuracy and focus. And as you get wicked high, you reason it might carry into the future. We slap the injector into her hot thigh and trigger it. You feel instantly calmer, the world is brighter, and you can hear the sorrows in inexorable progress. You have a fear-bear moments before it comes. Slow this thing, baby. Let's get the fuck out of here. You slip into the cocoon, activate the ejection sequence, and trigger it. The membrane embraces you, forcing you to drop the staff, and begins to slide free of the... Did you actually take the injection? Because, I mean, I haven't even left this memory, and I'm feeling jazzed. Ooh. The membrane embraces you, forcing you to drop the staff, and begins to slide free of the killing ground of the moon. And then your tattoo blazes, as if it's tearing open an onslaught of the tides, all in blue and silver. Happy International Women's Day. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. As we Grizzlies finish this experience, Happy International Women's Day. Yeah. It seems like the end of this Mirrorcaster has to play out the same way no matter what. Yeah, I think we kind of got railroaded here. I mean, I want... Maybe we can get through without taking the magical space heroin that we just did. I don't know. A mighty blast buffets the cocoon, and you feel one of the sorrow's inky tendrils caress your cheek and burn into your mind, searing away the knowledge and memory, even as you tumble towards the earth. Amidst unspeakable pain, you feel something new forming within you, but you lose consciousness before you can identify what it is. Is this going to go to the very beginning of the game? Oh, that would have been a complete mind fuck if it just went back to the opening sequence of the game.
Let's go.
I thought they were gonna go with that for a second. That would have totally fucked me. Dig me in. So many things to do here. It's a ghostly woman's stasis chamber, the real one. She's alive. Daughter. The changing god, the tides. Okay. Alarm. Escape. I won't take any risks with this new body. I've initiated a fail-safe procedure to transport me away should something happen to me or the laboratory. If any unforeseen danger presents itself, I should be able to escape to a backup location. This Mirrorcaster I did over and over again. I am very curious to... Whoa. It's broken into the tower. It's only a matter of time before it reaches us here. We have to do something fast. It's International Women's Day. We must make it through. Yeah, I want to see what happens if you load this thing up. Is he named Hippofant or Hippofan T? And Sung Neef. Or your name backwards is Fingness. Open the synth chest. Oh god. Just call me son. Son it is. Okay, we got the domination rod. Okay, wall projector. Okay, projector create a barrier large enough to surround the entire dome. Okay. Okay, activate the wall projector. Okay, excellent. Okay. Dude, I don't really got time. What are you? Intelligence, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Do you control the teleport failsafe? Okay. Teleport the girl instead of me. The girl's more important. Gneef is a magical creature in the Scandinavian folklore that haunts smithies at night. If the smith takes care of his shop, the Gneef brings fortune and do-little favors. If the smith is a slob, this guy right here, me, the Gneef brings misfortune and cause mischief. That's actually really cool. Thanks for sharing that. May we all find fortunate Gneefs in our lives. That's for you guys. Thanks again for joining me, man. Okay. Okay. Storage locker. Stasis chamber. Can we save her somehow? She'll die. Fuck. I don't want her to die. Is there anything more in the chest? No. Why are the alarms? Yeah, the Sorrow is here. Okay, it's trying to break into the lab. Why is it here? Sorrow is always hot on her tail, man. Always hot on her tail. Advisor. I don't know. So you can just kill yourself. Essentially interesting. All signs point towards finishing. I appreciate you doing the research, though. You're like, two of you together are kind of like this channel's own archivist. You know of all. Okay, the Sorrow. Okay, destruction of many Sorrow other worlds. Okay. Mika. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, so the domination rod is supposed to slow it. Leave her alone. Oh shit. Disobeying your command. We always said we never let our emotions get the better of us. If she dies, she dies. But if you die, then we're both gone. And our entire legacy with us. You son of a bitch. Son of a... Fuck. I wonder what would have happened if we used the rod against that thing. Fuck. Open sesame. But I couldn't save you. I guess the lesson here is that there's some things you can't change. There are some things you just can't change. Even the Sorrow can't. You are the one who will decide our fate. All of us together, actually. Every single one of the cast-offs. What does one life matter? We will know, but we all did it together. How's that for truth? The resonance is mine. It belongs to me and all cast-offs. I've worked too hard for it to be otherwise. Stand aside, old man, and let us determine our own destiny. Your destiny. You're part of me. Your destiny was never yours to determine, and the resonance is not yours to claim. Only the latest cast-off can open the door. That body and I are the only ones capable of using the power beyond. You are out of your depth, Marillo, and this no longer concerns you. Oh God. We've opened the door for him. You'd think someone who calls himself the Changing God would be able to learn from his mistakes. The irony there, the only one who couldn't change. I'm here to claim what's mine. And what is that exactly? He looks at the ghostly form of the Changing God's daughter as if noticing her for the first time. His surprise is a brief, chill wind whipping across the darkness between you. You, he mutters, you're her ghost, the one that haunts me. My daughter is dead. Do you hear me? I can't bring her back, no matter how hard I try. Is that so? But she has nothing more to say to him. Is that creature my father? But he doesn't feel... He shakes his head. Enough. I don't wish to fight you, Cast-Off, but neither will you keep this from me. What will it be? Interesting. She's your daughter. No, she's not real. I want her to be, but wanting does not change anything. My daughter is dead. Now, will you let me enter the resonance peacefully? Or must I force my way in? The resonance is not yours to claim, my man. You're not the real Changing God. I know that son of a bitch in 100 different bodies. This is our sire, all right. Yeah, we've had things show up from previous Mirrorcaster encounters. I mean, that might actually be their entire point in this game. Like, if you went through this game just not actually affecting any previous memories at all, I wonder how different the whole experience would be. But if you somehow got everyone exactly right, maybe you'd have so many more options. I mean, this game is supposed to have, what, like 1.5 million words in it or something like that? Yeah. No kidding. Yeah, the right one may be required to know that the Spectre is a copy. This is your daughter. But she's not your daughter. She doesn't recognize you. You're not her. Of course you don't remember me. You're an update. And by that reasoning, anyone who's had a dreamless, drunken night is also a copy of their previous selves. I'll be honest, I've woken up feeling that way. Look, look, look. The Spectre says, without pausing for a thought, spare me your philosophy, cast off. You're not the changing god. You're an update. And I said the conversation was turning us into a solipsis. Plural. And we said we've been called worse. But we've also said that we hold no illusions about the sanctity of consciousness. That remains true. You oversimplify. The accident made me a prisoner here, and now a short time later I have control here in the very root of your mind. But now there's fear. I've been able to change the past through the mirrors ever since I awoke. Enough of this. You're right. At first, I convinced myself I wasn't whole anymore. That something had broken in me or been left behind. He stares at his hand, or through it. But it makes sense. I'm not him. I'm close as anyone. But the changing god is dead.
I'll remember that.
He begins to fade away. Bit of a velvet revolution right there. Winning a war with words. Or is it Scarlet Revolution? I can't remember. You may be without a sire now, but you're not. You are your own people. Okay.
Yes.
Is there any more to this chamber? Easter egg, perhaps? Nope.
Ready.
Here we go. Pulsing waves of heat roll down the stairs, and you hear a low, continuous whirring that's somewhere between a sigh and a melody. The door is singing as though welcoming you back. Even in this low light, the wheel at the bottom of the door faintly glows. You feel your palms tingle at the sight of it. Something clicks in your mind, and the door answers. Hidden gears spin behind the cage. The door is opening for you and you alone. Holy shit. The sorrow is here in its full power, wearing the unquiet psyches of its victims like a tattered cloak. Filaments of light and energy leak from it, strange colors that correspond to no tides you know. Its tendrils flutter and flap in an unseen breeze. You come before me at last. Yet, we have met so many times before. Its voice is a hissing multitude. One voice stands atop the rest, a woman's voice, soft and deep. It gives me no pleasure to meet you in this place, but you and your kind have left me no choice. Every body you sire abuses those forces you call the tides. They draw energy from those around them. In so doing, you weaken the seals on energy you do not comprehend. You increase the amount of suffering in the world. Every attempt at mitigating that damage has failed. Every step results in misery. What does one life matter? You are the first in millennia to hear me speak in an embodied language. You are persistent, tenacious, and durable, and so perhaps the words will suffice. Where destruction has failed. It is time to bring this experiment in immortality to a close. While the creature speaks, its thoughts assault you, crushing your mind in an alien embrace. It takes extreme effort of will to shut them out just so you can speak. How have the tides increased suffering? The tides themselves do not cause suffering, rather the abuse of them in your bodies. Your kind has wrought torment on the world in the name of endless life. You bring pain, large and small, deliberate and inadvertent. Without you, the endless battle would never have raged. Without you, the children of the Endless Gate would not have terrorized the world. Betrayals, slaughter, and bloodshed are the hallmarks of a cast-off's wake. The sorrow was silent for a moment, then your sister, the slaver to Colmagur, cast her suffering into the child of Rin. Though the girl has done her no harm, Artaglio sacrificed his courage, his sanity, and his life for you. Your sister Makina took her adopted father's eyes, and though she mourned, she did not change her ways. Even the saintly Adiris brought torment into this world. She thought she drew my attention when she lashed out at me in Milavest. No, she was already marked. In her body, your sire brought the jagged dream to Sagus cliffs to foment strife. Adiris rejected them, but chaos and misery trailed even in her passage through the world. Cast-offs bring pain. Let's end this. Let's end this. Rest assured, we will. I know what they say may destroyer of civilizations, death's mistress, soul taker, ender of the cycle, yet I take no pleasure in destruction. My pursuit of your kind has been solely a matter of experience, but now you have come this far, despite my attempts to stop you. I will give you a last chance at an alternate solution. When Adiris asked you what one life matters, you replied that it did not. That all make their own lives and their own truths matter. Yeah. And we still believe it. We shall see if you will stand by those words. I convinced the specter that the true changing god is dead. Is this true? It is late to speak of truths and identities. The ones you call the specter was the embodiment of the changing god's life and memories. When you convinced him he was dead, that became true enough. All that remains of the changing god, all that he is and was, is here, now, in the labyrinth. Adiris never abused the tides. The surges are one manifestation of that suffering, but your kind draws and distort the energy of the tides at a level you cannot understand. Her passage left lovers squabbling, children crying, and conflicts escalated that might have been avoided. Though she suspects the truth and sought the shelter of Mila Vest, even she has been the author of invisible memories. Every one of you is the same. What happens now? It is up to you. The question is, with what purpose have you come? Was it ever my intent? I came to stop you from hunting us. Or I could end the tidal abuse caused by our bodies. Or did I come here to stop the changing God from stomping out our existence? We make our own existence. We ascribe our own meaning. And mine has been to stop you. Then you must cease to exist. So long as you are fractured and bleeding across the world, I will hunt you. The years of pursuing your kind have been without surcease. I will return to dormancy, but I cannot until the tides are clean again. I hunt your kind, remove your contagion. Because you are here, you will make the choice of how the cleansing occurs. And then we will find rest again. Huh. By severing the connection between us, we would have shattered this place. We would have destroyed the tidal seals that protect the populace from madness. The sorrow is here to guard those seals, to protect the energy. We would have destroyed the minds of thousands. Subsuming all the cast-offs? Would it have worked? Could have worked for a time. And he could not resist the lure of new experiences. Again, would have been the end of us. The endless cycle. He would awake me. Again and again. What if we subsumed into someone else? Someone who wouldn't perpetuate the cycle. Could you find such a person? I would consider it an ideal solution, yet consider this space. Sarah's arm sweeps across the resonance. This is a space too large for any mortal mind. Even one fractured through reality cannot hold it all. Only someone already attuned to the labyrinth might successfully contain your minds. Only one of your kind. It's Mika. She has no body, but if you were allowed to rise to the surface of your mind to take your body, then it would be possible for her to absorb these experiences. Though I do not know if it would cure the illness that spurred her father's experiments. Tell me your choice, and I will make it a reality. And if you don't approve, then I will oppose you with all of my strength. That is why I'm here. I'm ready to make my choice. I'm ready to make my choice. I await your decisions. It's Makina. Or it's Mika. The only one blameless in all of this is Mika, the mortal daughter of the changing god. Please, merge our consciousnesses into her so that she may live out her days in my body. You chose the catalyst of this whole situation to survive. She's not blameless. Without her, we never attracted the Sorrow's attention in the first place. She's been dead for centuries, you fool. Matkina. Give the gift to the living. She had her life stolen from her. She had her eternal life stolen from her. This is all we can give. We've lived stolen lives. We should give it back to the person who deserves it. Makina shakes her head. You're wrong again, Marilel. He has a reason for this choice. Look at what you've done with the life you've led. Look at what I have done. Her moment of regret. Her moment of fully realizing and coming to terms with the person that she is. Right on, Makina. Do you really think you'd use those extra years for anything but your own glory? Doubt it. You have lived your life compassionately and with sacrifice. Your answer does not come as a surprise, though your willingness to sacrifice the lives of all your siblings does. Tell me, why have you made this decision? Her life has been snatched away. I want to give her the chance. Makina, we've all made a mess of it, haven't we? What makes you think she'll do any better? I mean, apart from competing against all the rest of us and running from the sorrow and the... Alright. I see your point. At least she'll have a chance to shine. And her mistakes will be her own. She throws the blade down to the floor. Fine. Do what you will. I accept. A fair answer. If this is your choice, then we shall commence with the solution. Do you really think I'm going to stand by since the first cast off and let you make that decision after all I have done for our kind? Let me remind you that I am the first. You are the last. I should think that gives me precedence. I have fought against this creature for years, and I won't let the sorrow erase us now. She had nothing to do with this situation. It was the changing God's fault. What have we wrought? What great inventions have we made? The endless battle spills out of your rage, and look at what it has become. My choice is final. No, your final choice is to die by my hand. She strides towards you with a murder, and her mask begins to blaze with eldritch energies. But before she can come close to you, a shimmering black screen appears in the space between, writhing with the worms of great force, and the Sorrow's might shoves the first to her knees. The Sorrow stretches its arms. Prepare yourself. The lights that dance through its form coalesce. The tormented minds that hang within it begin to stream away, drawn to some hidden singularity at the heart of its chamber. The Sorrow dissolves, thread by thread, into that invisible whole, decohering into a lattice, a ring, a nearly comprehensible language of symbols and thoughts, laying its purpose bare. A pure white light glows at the heart of the resonance, reaching towards you. Light envelops you in a soft embrace. The walls of the labyrinth collapse around you. You and the other cast-offs become the singularity. And the minds of the cast-offs trickle towards you. A stream, a torrent, a flood, a tsunami of experience and memories that stretch across the centuries and worlds unimagined, and you remember it all. The pain and tragedy and suffering and triumph, all the motes and dreams of countless others trying to leave their mark on the world. Let the memories come. The torrent continues as you surrender control. The memories of cast-offs you've met, the ones you will never meet, fill your mind, overwhelm you. You taste their bitter notes and their sweet, the knowledge of solitude, and the deaths of friends, every life, every love, every enemy. The first kiss, the first broken heart, the triumph of justice served, the ashen thrill of revenge realized, sadness, joy, fear, anger, the secrets hidden, and the truths revealed. All their memories and hopes congeal and compress, joining yours. They overwhelm you, a rising tide of demands and wills honed by centuries of life, drowning you within them. You surrender your identity, sinking into the resonance, and they sink with you, combining into a single, sweet note. And then the memories are gone as you stream into Mika's mind, and memories, filling her with the wisdom and experience of your lives. Indeed, you shut out sensation and thought, coiling in on yourself like a flower returning to its seed. And then a great radiance surrounds your mind, an encompassing brilliance. You slip into oblivion, secure in the knowledge that some fraction of your life continues on. When you open your eyes, vertigo assails you. The sorrow hovers there, its tendrils coiling and twisting. You sit up. The detritus of the battle surrounds you, but you feel a quietness in the room, a lack. It takes you for a moment, and then you realize the first is gone, as are her allies, not just dead, but vanished utterly. Even Matkina is gone. No sign remains of her passage. The world is familiar, but you're seeing it through new eyes. You feel your consciousness slipping away, as if sliding under a tectonic plate. You are becoming Mika. The resonance is sealed. The tides are once again at rest. Your father's final vessel has restored you to life. An echo, a dream of love, a true care that he had. Made it through time and space and things that exist outside of those. Just maybe did what it was supposed to. The final vessel has restored you to life, and all the cast-offs are a part of you now. Our journey is concluded. What happened to my father? Lost child. He spent his years trying to restore you to life. He has succeeded, though at the cost of his own. I caution you against any attempts to restore him. Let his legacy be manifest in your person. Turn to the companions. What will you do now?
First order of business is to get out of the bloom. Maybe head back to Orman. I need to let my people out. After that, if you happen to be in the area, I'd be happy to introduce you to my wife and daughter. They'd like to meet you, I bet. Come to think of it, I would too. You're the one whose life kicked all this off, after all. And you're new to it. I'll give you some pointers. Worked out well for the last person that lived in your body.
Do? Now? The now has never felt so much like an end until, well, now. I suppose I could find another beginning? That's what I'd like. Saving the world for someone else.
Go now. Choose a wiser path than your father did, and we will not meet again. Sorrow fades into the air, and then it is gone. Look back away from the diseased patch of air, but this place is not much better. You're surrounded by blackened, bloody rubble, by death. It is time, perhaps, for some fresh air. Taking a deep breath, you set off. The daughter of the changing god set out into the world he had, without knowing, made for her. She traveled in the body that had once belonged to the last cast-off, and with a mind forged by sacrifice. You will be remembered for your great acts of compassion and sacrifice. For years to come, tales of the grisly life inspired the people of the Ninth World to follow the murmuring of their conscience, protect those who could not protect themselves. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. What? Oh my god. That was too good. Alagern returned to the Ormen with the frame that had brought him so much grief. One by one, he pulled the tattoos free and cast them through the black metal portal. His friends emerged on the other side, dazed, and something. What became of Calistige, no one knows. Some say she's wandered in the deserts around Sagas. Others say she was found dead on the streets shortly after the most recent Bloomquake. Others still say she wanders the known world, seeking something forever beyond reach. Tibir returned to the cliffs. His schemes that once sustained him no longer did. Near the end, he had no less than 5 contracts in his head, but the levies found him first, guilty of crimes that once have made him shudder. He once found himself before a jeering crowd and the executioner he had once feared. Death of Tibir. Full circle. Aridus, dear Aridus, set off on his own, blazing as bright as any comet, and yet the cloud of nano-demons had not exaggerated the cost of their hero's increased power. Soon Aridus was limping, then crawling. A week later, a traveler found an unremarkable, straw-haired stranger laying dead in the road. He did not have a single wound. A single golden fleck marked the corner of his mouth. Light-footed blueprints. The corpse's feet were clean and bare. Traveler noticed, wound away down the road in the direction of the sunrise. Did Aridus finally escape his... Aridus. Aridus. I hope in those last moments he was at peace. The veterans of the Fifth Eye enjoyed their retirement from the psychic wars. They drank, they laughed, they retold the same tales to anyone that would listen, until one by one their minds faded. And soon there was only Ziobi, drinking by herself, with her friends by herself. Tiny construct children of the crippled foreman scattered throughout the city. They began building things at random, much to the consternation of the master foreman. Finally, the master foreman called for his workers to bring the small constructs into him. He was surprised at how much they had grown. They had been building themselves. He now instructs them. Treating them as he does his human workers. With the endless gate closed, Ronos and the other surviving memorialists were able to clean and rebuild. There were so few of them left. It took months before the last of the blood was removed. They used many ciphers to block the tomb. They never did get rid of the smells. The bloom was quiet. Fighting began. The mutants, every faction was soon involved. The bloom became a deadly battleground. Cody. After the destruction of the Memorvira's fortress, and with the disappearance of Memorvira, Cody fled, alongside most of Memorvira's other soldiers. Nobody has seen him since, but it is widely believed that most of Memorvira's former soldiers were swallowed by the bloom. Cody's eternal. He's out there. The ruins of Mielavest lay broken, untouched. It is more than a century before a group of explorers stumble upon them, wondering what has happened in this place. What in the ninth world could have caused so much destruction? I'm Grizz, and my dear grizzly bears, grizzly friends, you and I have just completed Torment, Tides of Numenera. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Jesus, what a trip. Thank you so much for joining me for this. There's going to be many, many more to come. After spending my due time in the industry, this is one of the best ways I could ever pay it forward. Gaming, games, it's a fucking art. Glad to share it with you guys. I'm Grizz. Good night.